Man, why you always come to my house? Why come it's always you? Brandon. No, Brandon. No, Brandon. No, I don't want to shake your hand, sir. I'm sorry.
So what's
what I'm saying? Your officers assaulted me. Hey, look, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's still going on, bro.
Can I jump to the chase if you don't mind?
Please, please.
Is there anything new aside from what you've been saying with you're having a problem with local people, you're having these technological things that are harassing you in some way that is hard to explain to me? I get that.
No, but every time I go to sleep and wake up and get woke up out my sleep, it's a new crime. You do understand that, right? You got to think about it from a logical sense. Every time I go to sleep and wake up, these people wake me up out my sleep every day.
How do they wake you up?
Sometimes they ring alarms and all type of shit. Bro, you know what's going on. Your people know what's going on. Your people on the west side are crooked, period. The cops on the west side are crooked. Y'all got Dauphine cops in the police station. Angela Hernandez is a cop. Now they trying to act like she don't work here. I'm still getting malpractice. Now they're denying me medical treatment. You know what I'm saying? And I just called you out the other day for that.
Have you tried another, I know we talk about other
Man, listen, bro, I've been going to other providers. I've been malpracticed by 5 hospitals, dude. I'm a veteran. Y'all out here celebrating veterans and malpracticing one. That's crazy.
So you're a veteran. Did you go to Tripler Hospital?
I'm honorably discharged, but I'm not service connected. Some of my paperwork got messed up while I was in the military, and my grandfather fought for this island in one of them wars, but it's like this. I'm my grandfather's only surviving relative as far as like his bloodline, Miles Thomas. Miles Thomas was a veteran. My father was a veteran, Edmund Powell. But I'm not service connected, so I can't go to Triplet. One day, and let me tell you something, every time your officers assault somebody, that's what they try to do, take them to the hospital. When officers assaulted me at the police station, they tried to take me to Tripler. I told them, I say, you take me to Tripler, you're gonna look stupid. You know what he did? He drove me all the way to Kalia to, what's that, Castle?
Windward side?
The other side of the island?
Kaneohe?
Yeah, no, not Kaneohe, past Kaneohe, the other one. But, bro, I want justice, bro. I'm not gonna let these people keep harassing me. So it's like, you know what I feel like? I feel like because I can sue the police department, a bunch of their officers, I can also sue the governor in the city and shut down all y'all hospitals. Y'all let people do shit to get y'all out of trouble. Oh yeah, well, let's see if we can get him to fuck up. Or let's see if we can get him to do this and do that. These people talk too much. And you know what they do? They talk about cops too. Ever since I got here, when I first got here, that's all they would talk about. How the cops were down with them and all this other stuff, how the cops protect them. You're a white cop in Hawaii. You've never been discriminated against?
I mean, it's definitely different, right?
It's very different. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like some of y'all who are cops are forced into something that y'all don't want to be a part of. And at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you might have signed a non-disclosure or whatever. These people are very sneaky out here. They're very sneaky and very deceptive.
From my experience, right, I have no issues with, have I faced discrimination? Yeah, 100%. There's always going to be somebody that doesn't like you for some reason, whether it's how you look, how you act, how you sound.
Bro, you know why these people didn't like me? They didn't like me because they didn't like my girl, because my girl used to fuck they dudes. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I was in a house with these people. All these people, these names I'm giving you, most of these dumbass Samoans lived in a house together. They even flew their people down here to play shit games with me. Lucia Tukamitu, Daniel Tukamitu. They even had people coming from Samoa. So I'm trying to figure out how nobody can line up the evidence that quick, and I can. I'm not a cop.
Since the last time we talked, have you been submitting stuff online?
Yeah, I've been submitting stuff online like you told me to. But I just got woke up out my sleep and my kids got threatened. I don't like having my kids threatened by some pussy ass people.
How were your kids threatened?
They made a verbal threat. You know what I'm saying? You don't like.
How did they make a verbal?
And you know what's crazy? You know what you can do to end all this? You can have one of your supervisors give you the permission to take me to the hospital, because I talked to the supervisor, and the supervisor said that I can request a police escort to go to the hospital. Because you have body cam footage, you can record the whole thing as a police officer, and that could be used as evidence.
You cannot use inside the...
You can't use it in the hospital? So Sarge lied to me?
If you're receiving medical treatment, right, you got to look at the HIPAA laws as well.
I mean, you got to understand me, bro. I'm not trying to cause no trouble, but at the same time, I'm not going to let nobody play with me. I'm not. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not.
In regards to supervisors, I know you requested one. It's the 2 sergeants you've talked to in the past already, Sergeant Mawari, Sergeant Witherback. So you need to speak with them. I know you're saying that it's continuing.
But it's every day, all day. These people don't stop. And they take turns, they charge people. They do all type of shit, and I'm not gonna be no science project. I'm not gonna be none of that shit. I'm an honorably discharged veteran. And if these people keep this is an act of terrorism, harassment. Really, on the way, on the cool, it's a form of assault because technically you're making contact. You might not be making direct contact, physical contact, but it's still contact. So it's assault.
I guess I'm more confused with how is the contact there? I know you're saying they're setting off alarms, they're doing this stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I can prove what I'm saying with an MRI. Period. I know I can.
So unfortunately for us, we cannot.
Yeah, and then the thing is, like I got HMSA Quest, so if I've tried this multiple times. Walk in the hospital and be like, hey, can I get an MRI on my brain? And they'll be like, well, because of the insurance you got, we can't do that. And that's not what it is, bro. They protecting their people. I've seen cops here protect their people. And I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about the people you work with. I don't know how y'all work. I know one of your officers assaulted me and I wanted to go to jail. He put his foot on me and he was stupid enough to confess it on my camera that he put his foot on me for no reason.
So in regards to your insurance, most of us also have HMSA. That's one of the 2 or 3 options, right? Most
they get a cop's HMSA Quest?
Well, not Quest, but HMSA.
Oh.
Right? Because HMSA has a handful of different policies. Same thing with Kaiser, a handful of different policies, right?
Yeah, but all them hospitals malpractice me, though.
As far as HMSA goes, to my understanding, most of the time, you need referrals or they start conservative, right? So they either get you x-rays, then CAT scans, then if they think MRIs. If you walk in and say you want an MRI, even for me, right, law enforcement or not, right, military or not, it doesn't matter. If you walk in and say you want an MRI, they're gonna have all of their reasons as, hey, this is an expensive thing, right? It's $2,000-$3,000. So we want to do conservative stuff first before we even think.
I mean, I got savings bonds sitting in the U.S. Treasury right now. I have an actual inheritance that's being withheld from me, and then I have my savings bonds that I can cash in right now and say fuck it and sue these people. But if I can't trust the hospitals and I'm having problems with certain authorities, and I've seen one of these officers that assaulted me, bro, listen to me, it's no doubt about what I saw. But
have you called your insurance company and asked them?
I've talked to them. Even now, like that hospital that I was going to, I stopped going to them because I didn't want to go back up there and let me explain something to you, sir. You're a cop. You're out here in the streets patrolling every day to protect people, keep them safe. You go to a hospital or take one of your children or your wife, your loved one to the hospital, and people play with their health care. How would you feel, sir? You'd be fucked up about that, right? I literally have bone damage, and these people are so sick that they'll try to save money by falsifying. See, most people think I'm unintelligent because I have tattoos. I promise you, I have more. Yeah, I mean, I feel it. Hey, they did a good job. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, I do tattoos. Like, and that's the thing, like, people have been trying to play like I'm crazy. That's really assassinate my character because I've been dropping motors since I've been on this island. I've been helping people on the west side. That's why I didn't understand none of the shit that was going on, because I was fixing these people cars for free, her family. I was buying their kids Christmas gifts. These people had a sick grudge against my girl, started stealing my mail, threatening my kids. They was doing it in the house then, and the same shit is going on now. And I'm still.
That was reported, though.
Yeah. But guess what? No arrests have been made. These people are still walking around free. Michael Coco's still driving his old ass around in that green Cadillac Escalade with all the flags and dumb shit wrote on it. Trump this, Trump that. I mean, I'm out here posting every day, everything that's going on, and I'm not gonna stop. They even shut down my Facebook. That don't mean shit. I can make another one. So, I mean, I just want justice, man. You have a good day. I just wanted to know what I'm saying, like, see what's going on, because it don't make no sense that I know what's going on, and it's been 2 years this shit been going on, and nothing's been done. Because at first, I wasn't even calling the police. You know what I was doing? I was ascertaining all the facts for myself, gaining all the information. Because, number one, when they first started it, they told me that the police was involved, so I just sat back myself. I don't even think I contacted y'all first. I contacted the feds because of the fact that I was filing TROs on these people, and the police officers wouldn't even go serve Yesé Tavega TRO. So that means Yesé Tavega is with the in crowd because he a gambling shack worker. Makes sense to me. It make real good sense to me that the police are somehow tied into these gambling shack workers because they've been protecting Yesé Tavega on the west side. He should have been in jail, him and his wife Raha Tavega, and their kids, because these people involved their children in federal crimes. Nobody, no. Yeah, but this is the thing though, like no supervisors or detectives have came out and got the facts that I got. Nobody came and got the video recordings. Nobody came and got none of that shit. So, I don't know. don't know, bro. I just wanna live in peace, and I ain't gonna let nobody play with me or my girl on no dumb shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not gonna play with these people. I'm a veteran. I'm a real soldier. You know what I'm saying? Like 10 toes down by myself. You wanna know how I lost my teeth? I lost my teeth fighting 4 or 5 dudes at one time with 27 staples in my arm in a cell because some cowards was on some cowards in jail was like, oh, well, you can get out. I ain't gonna lie to you, homie. I don't know how to rock like that. You gonna have to move me. And they did. Well, they ain't moved me too much. I ain't had no bruises, but one of them got a good shot to where my teeth was leaning back and I got them all pulled out in Harris County Jail. But yeah, I ain't no dope fiend or none of that. People look at my mouth and be like, oh, well, he look like this. Man, I lost my teeth fighting.
Yeah, well, like you said, right? No matter where you go, people are gonna judge you how you look.
Yeah, but this is the thing though. I don't want to be the type of person that goes. I know all these things are facts, and I could easily be like, so it's such and such, blase, whatever. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to cause problems. I want to be a peaceful, productive citizen. I want surgery so I can go back to fixing people's cars because that's what I love to do. I want to go back to tattooing every day because that's what I love to do.
So
You know what I'm saying?
my advice, if you're gonna try to, amend your problem in a way, I would contact your insurance.